Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen. Nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahabihi ajma'in. Rabbana amanna faghfir lana warhamna wa anta khairur rahimin. Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da idh hadaytana wa hab lana min ladunka rahma innaka antal wahhab. اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم أن تجعل القرآن ربيع قلبنا ونور صدرنا. ربنا اتمم لنا نورا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير. ربنا زدنا علما أجمعين إن شاء الله. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, brothers and sisters. Excuse me. This is Brother Asim Merali class for Sunday, November 26, 2023. My name is Nisar Sheikh, and I will continue facilitating grammatical analysis of the Surah At-Tariq, Surah number 86 in the Musaf sequence, and from Ayah 9 onwards, inshallah. But before we proceed further, I would like to reiterate that I am not an alim or even a teacher, but merely a student of the Quran who's spending many, many hours per week to prepare the notes from a number of Arab books and dictionaries from our respective scholars so that it can save a lot of time and make it easy for you to study. As we mentioned before, that our major focus of the Arab would be Dr. Suleiman Yaqub Arab Quran, inshallah. But wherever is needed, or where there further explanation is needed, or there is a different ulmas differ from particular reason or particular analysis, I will inshallah point those things out, and those will be from Dr. Nurul Yaqeen, Behjat Abdul Wahid Saleh, Darvesh Muhyiddin, Dr. Fakhruddin Kubaba, Mahmood Shafi, Qazi Abdul Salam, and my dear friend Faiz Shah in our other class, Alhamdulillah, and who has assembled a very simple Arabic Quran last year, inshallah. But of course, as I mentioned repeatedly, that I'm simply a student and also a human being, so I can make a lot of mistakes. So first of all, I seek forgiveness from my Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from my Lord, and that from you all, if I make any mistakes, and humbly request you, rather encourage you to help me correct these mistakes. On the screen right now, you can see my email address, which is specific for this class. So in this way, I can respond to your query, your corrections, your suggestion quickly and effectively. So please do write to me and give me your suggestion for improvement, as this is a mutual learning class. So inshallah, we will proceed with the analysis now. And let me open up the section. I think, yes, today inshallah, we will start from the ayah 9 onwards, actually. This is November 2023 class. In order to see the context for this, I think we may have to go back a few ayahs. You see, I think, yeah, from here, I'll very quickly revise it. Excuse me. Excuse me. We learn the فَلْيَنْظُرْ 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 فَلْيَنْظُرِ الْإِنسَانُ مِمَّا خَلَقَ. Means that, so, so he says, so let's see or consider, let humans see or consider what he is created from. Mimma khuliq. That is majhul word. Mimma khuliq. Then we did khulika mimma in dafik. Dafikin, dafik. Means that he was created out of a spurting or gushing fluid. Out of a spurting or gushing fluid. Then we learned يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب. بين الصلب والترائب. Meaning that emerging, this fluid which fluid is emerging from between the backbone and the rib cage. Between the backbone and rib cage, and I think stemming forth between the backbone and the rib cage. Okay. And we explained you scientifically what it really meant, that thing. Next one was innahu ala raj'ihi laqadir. Innahu ala raj'ihi laqadir. Means that innahu, indeed, he is able to, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is able to bring him back, bring the human back, is capable, is powerful to bring the human back to life. Okay? Now here, continuation na Yoma Tublas Sarayir. Yoma Tublas Sarayir. Okay? So Yoma here is Zarfuzama Mansubun. Walamat in Nasba is Fata. Fatatu Zahira. And this is the saying, this one is muta'alliq, this one is muta'alliq rajihi, which came before. Okay. And the this came before rajihi, so this is muta'alliq is saying this. Okay. Now his return. His returning, he's saying returning the Yoma Tublas Sarayevo. So that's the one possibility. Dr. Yakut is explaining us the second one, he says, or there is a fail mazuf before it. And that fail is Judalli wala, means that is pointing to. Rajehi means Ayu yurjeyu yoma. So he wrote down Ayu yurjeyu yoma. So yeah, we can write down here. If you write, we can come back when we finish it, right? Meaning, Allah yurjayi yoma, he will made to return him on that day. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will made to return him on that day. So that's what, and that's what he was saying. He is liqadir. Remember, liqadir. He's capable of, okay? And then he's saying there's another fail mazur called uskur Yoma, failure, Uskur, means the mention. So it's addressed to the failure, addressed to Anta here, to Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and to all of us, actually, that he said, Uskur, mention the day when, then we will learn what is mentioned in it. Okay? So it's a Zarful Zama, Yoma is Zarful Zama. Okay? Yoma is Zarful Zama, Mansubun. Yeah, excuse me. That is part of it. So Yoma is Zarfuzama, and is also a Mudaf. Zarfuzama and is also a Mudaf. Okay. And if it's a Mudaf, now where is Mudaf Ilahi? Is going to come, inshallah. So next is Yoma Tubla. What is Tubla? Tubla is, you can see two things very clearly. One is Ta, which is Hakumadariya, And also there is a Dhamma on the ta. So it's referring to that it is Majhul. It could be Mazid also, but in Mazid, the thing will change. I will show you how. Okay. So Tubla is Fele Madariya, Marfoon, Alamatir Rafai, Dammatul Muqaddara, Lit Tazuri. You cannot have a Dhamma here. Okay. And because of the difficulty it is, so you could won't write it's hidden. It's Muqaddara. You can estimate it. Okay. And when we look at the word, then I will explain you it a bit further. Okay. And it is ومبني للمجهول للمجهول. I think مبني للمجهول. And it is mabni because mabni majhul. So now what is tubla? Tubla root words came from ba, lam, and waw. Sorry, I think we should go. Ba, lam, or waw. Bala. Okay? Bala. Okay? And from Bab Nasra becomes Bala, Yablu, Balwan. Bala, Yablu, Yablu, Balwan, or Balan, or Balan. Okay? So this is the Masdar. Masdar is also Masdar, and this is Madai. Right? So meaning of Bala is to put to test. Bala is to put to test, to try, to experience, to come to realize, to come to realize. Okay. And here the word came tubla. But if you take this word yubla, so you make it a majhul become yubla. Yubla for third person, right? Hua, yubla. If you want to make for the mukhatib, for the second person, the yubla is going to become tubla, and that's what tubla came here. Okay, tubla is going to become tubla. So meaning that to be put to test, to be declared, which I think meaning came here, to be brought into open, to be brought into open or to be declared. Okay. So now, how the tubla comes in? Actually, this word tubla is asluha was tub law. Okay, but 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 remember, there's a dhamma. Dhamma is heavy here, so you cannot put dhamma. So this wow, there's a iklab of the wow. Let me just take a pointer here. This the wow become to alpha. So we call it what? Al wow to alpha alif. How? Because there is the reason is happened because there is a fatah in a letter before. There's a fatah in the letter before. So then this wow become to alif. Okay. For the otherwise difficult to pronounce. So that's why it becomes tubla. Otherwise you cannot do tub lavu. It's a difficulty, and that's why it's called the lit tazuri. Okay? Lit tazuri. So there, right? So tubla, we agreed there is a majhul now, and meaning to be declared. Next word is yoma tubla, tubla sarayir. Tubla sarayiro. Okay. Now what is sarayiro? Since it is majhul, oh, excuse me. Since it is majhul, right? Or here I explain you. I think yubla say tubla. Okay. Okay. So al sarayir, since it is a majhul, in knife file. So knife file comes as sarayiro. As sarayiro knife file, marfuun, alamat rafa is dammatu zahira. You can see the dammatu zahira here. Okay. And what jumla now, this jumla together, tubla as-sarairu, this jumla failure you call it because fail jumla failure fi mehalli jarrin mudaf ilayhi. Mudaf ilayhi for fi mahalli jarrin mudaf ilayhi for this mudaf. Okay, yawma. Mudaf ilayhi for the zarf. Zarf, zarf in the mudaf ilayhi. Right? So what is sarairo? Okay. Root word for sarairo is seen ra ra. I'm going to enlarge this so it becomes easy to see because it's a little longer and then I'll be shortened for your screenshot. Okay. So the word is seen ra ra. Again from Bab Nasra, Sarra become Yasurru. Sarra become Yasurru Madariye. And its masdar is Sururan, Tasiratan, or Masaratan. Masaratan. Tasiratan or Masaratan. So they're all there. But this root word of meaning of the form 1 does not really coincide the meaning which came here, which is form 4. I explained. The form 1 meaning is to make happy, to gladden, to delight, to cheer. In Urdu, it's masroor, And so to be happy, to gladden, to delight, to cheer. Form 4 is asarra, asarra, asarra. Yusirru israran. Asarra, yusirru israran. Form 4 means to conceal, to hide, to keep secret, to tell secretly. So this is form 4. But for the noun from that is sirrun. Sirrun, male, or siriratun, it's a feminine. Its plural is israrun. That came here. Asrarun. Okay? Asrarun. Right? So, means secret. Signify a secret in mind. Secrecy or mystery. Secrecy or mystery. So, this is called Tariq. Okay? We will go to the explanation of Dr. Yakut in a minute. I think let's do quickly what we learned today and see if we can reproduce it again. Okay? So whatever we learned from Dr. Yakut, we can do. So we say Yoma. I'm going to enlarge this and bring it back there. Okay? Yoma is Zarful Zaman. And it is Mabni Allah. It is, Mansubun. Mansubun. And the Alamat and Asma is Fatatur Zahira. You can see the Fatatur Zahira. Right? Correct? And then it's also Mudaf. Wahuwa Mudaf. So immediately the next would be either if there's maf'ul, it'll be mudaf ilayhi, but it's a fail. It's not a ism. So it cannot be mudaf ilayhi. So whole jumla, now we will be looking for mudaf ilayhi. Okay. So we also learned that yama, it could be, there could be word mahzuf in front of it. One word could be, we learned yurji. Okay. Or Dr. Yakut mentioned it could be uskur, fi'l amr. This is madari and this is amr. Okay. Yarji'uhu means he will make to return him on the day. Umar means mention, say, mention the day. Mention the day. Okay. So this is the meaning, right? Now tubla is madariye. Sudan is madariye. Marfoon. And is alamatul rafa is dammatul al muqaddara. And this is litazil. It does. Okay. And it's also mabni lil majhul. Yeah, mabni lil majhul. And correct. And then where is the since it's majhul, there is file. Knife file is coming. Asfararu is knife file. Knife file. It is marfoon. Then alamate rafa is dammatul zahir. Okay. And now this jumla now, which is jumla filia, or you can call jumla min felo, one knife file, or jumla filia. Either way. You can write either way. Jumla min file fail plus knife file, this short form. Fi mahalli jarrin, and it is mudaf ilayhi. Or you can write down jumla filia fi mahalli jarrin mudaf ilayhi. Either way. Okay. So let's what we learned. We learned that he will make to return you on the day. So that day. Yama is that day. Tubla, we learn to declare. We learn to declare. So, because it's a majhul, say, will be declared or made apparent. What made apparent? We learn sarra from. We will learn what is sirrun is secret. The secret. So we're saying he will make you to return on the day when these secrets will be declared. Or you can say, O Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam saying, mention the day when the secrets will be declared. Okay. So after Allah Subhanahu wa Taala already told you that how the man was created, you should think about it. He's created from a fluid ejecting from from the rib cage and, and backbone. And then he said, then he mentioned that the day the it and then Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is Qadirin, is able to bring him back, and he said, bring him back the day when the secrets will be declared. So that's what that. Let's look through our authentic translation. Um, Let me just copy very quickly. I should have it open here. Yeah. So we just go copy, come back. Or maybe I put it here. That's better, so you can take a screenshot. So, Clear Quran, Dr. Mustafa Khatab is mentioning Yama Tublis Sarairo means on the day all secrets will be disclosed. On the day all secrets will be disclosed. On that day examined will be all secrets. All day examined. Remember we said Tubla is also you can say examined. To open. Okay. So all secrets will be examined. And Iman Tori say on the day when the secrets will be made known. Secrets will be made known, declared or made it known or made it open. Okay. So this is the meaning of Yoma Tublas Sarairo. Now, Dr. Yakut is trying to explain what is a sarairu. So he's saying a sarairu is, sorry, what I'll do first, I should give you a screenshot for this, and then I will move a bit forward like that, and there's the rest of the page. You will have a complete thing, okay? And now we go to the what Dr. Yakut is trying to explain as saraya. He's saying a saraya is the jama of sariratun. We mentioned jama of sariratun, okay? Means a secret or conscious. He's saying wahuwa ma yuktamu wa yusirru fi kalubi min aqaidi wal niyati wa ma akhfa min al min al amali. Meaning Wahua Bayoktum Payusiru. Here, I think that Dr. Yakut has a mistake here because if we bring a fatah here, then the meaning will become a happy, you know, like 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 I mentioned you before. Okay, so there has to be kasai here. Okay, so Payusiru with a thing okay, fi kalubi. So he's saying Yaktama is kaf ta mim in form 4. Yuk tamu. Okay. Yuk tamu, form 4. Okay. So, which is mean that to hide. You know, katama means to hide. Okay. So, wahua ma yuktamu vaisuru. And and it is what is hidden and kept secretly in the heart. He's saying what is Sariratun? It is what is hidden and kept secretly in the heart. Heart of what? Min akaidu, in beliefs, doctrine, creed, wa one one niyati, in a niyat. Remember we say niyat, niyati is a jama, intention, in belief and in the intention. Wama akfa min al amali, and what is hidden behind in their deeds. So this is what he was explaining what asrairu means. It's a secret, okay? Then he said it came in a minor. What maana means yarji'u yawmal tukhbaru damaira wa yumayyizu bayna ma tabun minha wa ma khabas. Khabas. Okay? For minor. Yarji'u yawma takhbaru. He will bring it back on the day. You know, let me increase that thing. Okay? Tukhbaru is a khabra. Khabira means be communicated. Okay? Damairu is the consciousness. ويميزه ماذا يميزه mim yaze maya to distinguish. Okay. Banama tabo, what is good, minho in them, wama khabsu, and what is bad in them. Okay. So we're saying that he will bring it back on the day when conscience will tell and distinguish between what is good and what is bad. Okay. So this is what Dr. Jakut is trying to explain. What is the mine? What is the reason why Friday was used there? You know, he is explaining on the day that all your secrets will be open and your conscience will tell and will be able to distinguish what is good and what was bad. Okay. So Alhamdulillah, we move out to inshallah next ayah. وَمَا لَهُ مِنْ قُوَّةٍ وَلَا نَاصِرٍ وَمَا لَهُ مِنْ قُوَّةٍ وَلَا نَاصِرٍ. قُوَّةٍ, this should be gunna here. قُوَّةٌ وَلَا نَاصِرٍ. Okay. Fama. Okay. Let me just. Fama is afao istanafia. Wow istanafia or atifa. It could be both. Starting of a sentence or it is connected with the previous one. Okay. And ma here is, fa plus ma here is harfun nabi, harfun nafi, mabni ala sukun. Very easy. There's always sukun on the alif here. Okay. Remember, we already talked about ma about the 10 times. Ma hijazia, ma nafia, ma nafia as hijazia, the same thing. Imam Hashula, Imam Mazdari, and so forth. And I have shown you the chart, I think, with some consequential mark comes in, and inshallah we will look at that again. Okay. Lahu is lam and ha. Lam is harf jarr, mabni ala fatah. Waha, or who here, waha is the mere muttasil, mabni ala damma, fi mahalli jarrin bil lam. Because lam came, so it become, since lam came, so it become thing, okay. So, but this jaro majroor now, excuse me, lam plus ha, jaro majroor, in the terms of our big Ustad Abdul Rahim, Dr. Abdul Rahim from Medina books, you know, he called them is a shibhu jumla khabar. Shibhu jumla khabar means that is a phrase. Is a phrase came as a khabar. Okay. But the other Arab book, majority of the Arab book, they have a little bit complicated. They call jaro majroor mutalik bi mehzul. Remember I mentioned jaro majroor is always mutalik something. Well, here the jaro majroor is mutalik bi mehzul, hidden thing. Sometimes jaro majroor is mutalik, something is open. Mutalik will fail is already there. And sometimes it referred to your hal or naat or thing as a mehzul. Okay. So here we're saying there is a khabar mehzul, and this khabar is khabru muqaddam because is mubtada is coming afterwards. Okay. So that's why it's called khabru muqaddam, and what you call taqdiruhu, and then you can estimate yourself what that khabar would be. I think we will do that. And I wrote down here there's a different option. Whichever ulma has shown us, it could be kainun or majudun or mustaqarrun and so forth and so forth. Okay. Some sort of ism which 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 will tell you that something is present there or majud there. Okay. So fama lahu min, which is harf zaida, mabni ala sakun, the sakun here, kuwwatin. What is kuwwatin? Kuwwatin is now, this is shubha jumla. Let me just take a pen now. And I try to make it a little thin like this and use this, okay? So we'll use this. This is shubha jumla. This is khabar and kuwwatin is mubtada. This is khabar and mubtada. Khabar and mubtada, okay? So kuwwatun is mubtada. Mubtada muakhar marfuun. Sorry, I think we made a mistake here, like this. This was the thing which I wanted to do, which I made a mistake. So this is too thick. Let's do it again. So become a thinner. So this is Qabla Muqaddam and this is Mubtada. Okay? Mubtada Muakhar. Right? Mubtada Muakhar. Now we just say min is always the sukoon is min kuwwatin. So now we just say kuwwatin with mubtada. Remember, mubtada has to be marfuun. But you can see here kasra. Why? Because he was saying because of the min, the position of the dhamma is occupied with the kasra because of the min, because of the harf-jar min. And that's why, this is why Dr. Yaqut is trying to explain. Okay? He tried to explain it. Okay? So we're saying marfoon with dammatul muqaddara, you have to estimate it. Min zuhuruha means the appearance, ishtagal, which is preoccupied, al mahalu, the place. Because the place is preoccupied. Dammatul muqaddara, it is prevented for appearance, prevented for the appearance because the place was preoccupied with the harka, with the kasra of, because of the harfaja min. So that's what it's called. Manan means zuruha ishtagal mahli biharkati harfu jar zaida. Okay? And then he's saying with jumla la mahala min al-arab, it is the istanafiya. This is the istanafiya from the very beginning. Okay? Istanafiya. Jumla istanafiya. Or matuf ala jumla innahu liqadirin. Now, because they say either you take istanafiya, so it's la mahala min al-arab, or is the jumla atfa, and this is ataf to Jumla, Yoma, Tublas, Sarairu. Okay. So that's what he's trying to say. Okay, now question comes in. What is Kuwwatin? What is Kuwwatin? The root words are kaf, wow, ya, obvious. Okay. And it is from Bab Samiya, Kaviya, Yakwa, Kavvatan, Kuwwatan, sorry. Pardon me. I beg your pardon. Let me not say. Kaviya, Yakwa, Kavvatan. Kuwwatan again. Kuwwatan means to be or become strong. To be or become strong, vigorous, forceful, mighty, to be able to do something. All is kaviya. And for noun from there is kuwwatun. Kuwwatun is noun, which is asaluha is kawwatun. That means large. Because remember the root word kawwatun, and then this there is a idgham between the two vowels and become okay, right? So there is a combination of these two vowels. We do that. We want to combine, right? And this becomes, pardon me, I think it should be, I made a mistake there. It should be Dhammaja. Okay. So, so yes, it becomes Kuwa, Kuwat. Okay, this is also. Okay. So its meaning is Kuwatun means its plural is Kiwan or Kuwan or Kuwatun. All plural. All three are the plural of the Kuwatun. Okay, is used differently. Its meanings are strength, might, power. Either one can be used. Okay, strength, might, and power means Kuwatun. So let's do quickly. Mean Kuwwatum wala nas. Wala, wow is atap. La here is harfo zaida lil takide nafi. Harfo zaida lil takido nafi. It's still nafi. Okay. Harf mabni ala sukun. Okay. Nasirun is ismu matuf because wow came in. Okay. Nasirun is ismu matuf ala kuwwatun. Matuf ala kuwwatun. Okay. Kuwwatun wala nasirun. Nasirin. Kuwwatin wala nasirin is matuf ala kuwwatin. And it is majrurun with the kasra right there. Okay. So now let's see. We can quickly reproduce this. Okay. Falamma we already mentioned. Why is we can have a two quickly. When we learn it could be istinafia is this. Oh, istinafia. Istinafia or is atab. And it is mabni ala fatah. And then ma is harf nafi and mabni ala sukun. And this is lam is harf jar, ha is majroor, and this both of them jaru majroor, jaru majroorun. It is mutaalliq bimahzuf khabar muqaddam. Khabar muqaddam, and it has to be fi mahalli rafi. Okay. Min is harf jar, Min is harf jarrin, and it is zaida. Came extra. Someday I think we will repute it. But min zaida or la zaida. Zaida means okay. And qawwatin is mubtada. Mubtada muakhar, and this is marfu'in of course, and alamati rafa is dammatul al muqaddara. Okay, right? Correct. Now this jumla now, you see, jumla min mubtada wa khabar. ये खबर आ गया, ये जुमला mubtada plus khabar is become la mahala min i'rab. It could be snafiya, okay, or if it is matuf, if it is a matuf, or if it is a matuf, it's a matuf ala jumla innahu, because okay, I think we did that. Okay? So either way, wala nahsar. What is waw is ataf mabni ala fatah, and lam is zaida, and it for lit taqid. It is the emphasis. The taqidul, what emphasis? Taqidul nafi. Nafi. Okay, right? And of course, nasir now is mumad. See, very easy. Once you learn it, become very easy. Ala kuwwat. Okay. Now, we forgot one thing. Remember, it's a khabar muqaddam. What should be? It should be mahzuf is kainun or majudun or mustaqarrun, whatever you get that. Meaning that we'll have neither. Let's do individual meaning first, and then we do that. Fama, fama, neither or not. We say neither, or you can use the not there. Neither for him, lahu. For him means insan, insan. And they say neither for him, majud or present, anything. Any, min is any. Quwwatun is strength or power. Wala, and now remember, our Dr. Abdul Rahim has mentioned it. When the car ma lahu min quwwatin wala, when this type of formation comes, it would become neither or not, neither or nor. So for him, neither for him any power strength, and nor any in bracket, because matufila, remember, helper. Nasrun is helper. I think, did we do Nasrin? I think we forgot. So let's do the Nasrin for a couple of minutes, okay, quickly. Nasrun is ismu matuf in qawwatun, and this word came from Nasra, Yansuru, Nasran, or Nasuran. Bab Nasra. Bab Nasra came from this because you have fatah. Fatah of this word will change to Kama. Okay? Ayu means to help, to render victorious. Both meaning, okay? And Nasrun is ismu fa'il. His jama is Ansarun or Nasiruna. Both of them, okay? Means helper or protector. Helper or protector. So we can take either one of them is neither any helper or protector. This is to excuse my writing today in a rush. It's become early. So let's see what the what our ulma is giving the translation. They're mentioning فَمَا لَهُ مِنْ قُوَّةٍ وَلَا نَاصِرٌ. Then one will have neither power nor any helper. You see, I did the same thing. Neither or nor. Two negatives here. Ma and la. Okay. So neither power or nor any helper. Neither any strength nor any protector. Okay. Which they was mentioned. Remember? They was mentioned Yoma Tublas Sarairu. When all these secrets will be open, and then for him, for the insan, he will not have any strength or nor have any helper or protector to help him. What is due to him is coming. Okay. So Dr. Mohar Ali, and he shall have no power nor any helper. Iman Torres, he will have no strength or helper. He have no strength or helper. So I think we did pretty good. For him, actually, we say neither. We say he will have neither any strength, he will have neither any strength nor any helper on that day. So that's what I think we learned. Okay. So now let's see Dr. Yakut is mentioning something about Maina here, about Falamma lil Insano. He's saying Maina mean the what is the meaning of this sentence? He says Fama lil Fama Fama lil Insani. Okay. Min Quwwatin wa mana'atun. Let me increase this. Wa mana'atin fi nafsihi. Okay. Meaning Fama lil insani. Man has no strength and protection within himself. Okay. Fi nafsihi, within himself. Mananatun means to prevent, to forbid. Okay. Yamtaniu, imtanani, remember, root words are meme, noon, and means to refuse, to refrain, to abstain. To abstain, yamtanai. Okay. Yamtanau biha min azabillah. So he will have no protection and help and strength for himself. Yamtanai, to refrain, to abstain from the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yamtanai biha min azabillahu. Wala nasrun yansurun. And no nasr, and there will be no helper to help him. No helper to help him. Then you say, فَيُنْكُزُوهُ مِمَّا نَزَّلَ bihi. Fayunkuzu. What is yunkuzu? So form 1. Noon, kaf, za. Means to save, to rescue, to salvage. To save. That, to save. Mimma from and save from. Nazzala bihi. What is bring down on him. So he said there will be no helper to help him and save him from what will be bring down on him. What will be, remember the word, I said nazzala form 2 words, bring down, or nazala, to come down, nazzala, to bring down, okay, to come down, to bring down somebody, nazzala. So we're saying that we're saying, Yaqut is explaining, the man has no strength or protection within himself from the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and there will be no helper to protect him and save him from what is coming down on him or what will happen to him. Okay, inshallah, we should move forward now. This is the 2 ayah we did. Yawma tublas sarairu fama lahu min quwwatin wala nasir. Next ayah is Wassamai. Now is the new thing start. Okay. Wassamai zatil raji. Wassamai zatil raji. Remember the first ayah came, we will say Wassamai wat Tariq. Wat Tariq. Here Wassamai zatil raji. Okay. That's 2 systematic. Wassamai, wow is harfu. I think we did, we're not going to spend too much time here. We did already. We say wow, harf jar in qasmin, and it is mabni ala fatah. So almost fatah. Okay. As-samai, I think I've got to write down. Okay. As-samai ismu majroor bil waw alamat jarra is kasra. We already did that. We're not going to repeat it. Now we're saying jar wa majroor muta'alliq bil fi'l mahzoof taqdiruhu. I think we did last time. So we're not going to spend that time. Means uqsimu. Okay. So that's why I wrote down here. Uqsimu bis samai. Uqsimu. This is the first one. Means I swear. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is swearing with the sky. Okay. Uksumu bis samai. And he was saying, and this word is mazuf here. Okay. وجملة وأسلوب قسم لا محل من الإعراب استنافي. I think we do the entire jumla is istinafi. Okay. Now sama we know we did before. Sama teen mim wow. Yasmu or sumuvan means to be or become lofty, high, elevated is from Bab Nasra. Sama Yasmu. Samain is a noun. It comes for both. Samaun is both muzakkar or muannas. It came as both muzakkar and muannas. And its jama is samawan, means the sky or space above. Sky or space above. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is swearing by the sky or space above. Zati, Zatin is sifa here, not of asmai. Excuse me, this is a not of asmai. Sifa asmai. Okay. And remember Zuzazi and then Zat. Okay. So so because Ta came here because of the Ismuannas. So I don't think we should waste time on that. Okay. And it's Kasra. Majrurun Alamat Jarra is Kasra. Wahiya Mudaf. It's also a Mudaf. Let's write down here. Where's my pen go? Yes. I think we do below. Zuzazi always the Mudaf, and Raja. The following word is Mudafe Ilay. Okay, obvious. So Madaf Zate is Sefa, Majrur Kasta Madaf. And Ar-Raji. Ar-Raji. Ar-Raji is Mudafe Ilayhi. Majrurun Alamat Jarra is Kasratul Zahira. Alamat Jarra is Kasratul Zahira. Right? Was Samai Ar-Raji. So what is, brothers and sisters, what is Raji? What is Raji? The word Raja, I think we did before, so we have to go fast here. Word is Raja, Yarjehu Rajuwan, means to return, to come back. Ruj'an is verbal noun, returning. Noun becomes also noun as a return. Raj'un, not Rujun, Rajun is a masdar. And here it came masdar bamaine ismu fa'il in this particular case. It means the act of returning. The act of returning. Right? And his noun is returning or reoccurring action or echo. Returning or reoccurring action or echo. Okay. All the things. Okay. So was Samai was Zatil Raji. So let's see. We write down. I think to very quickly to save time. I think I'm going to go to page number 1 here and then copy from there. So that, oops, sorry. So just I'm doing it for the completion of your notes. Okay. So that we don't have to. So there we go. Okay. So I'm going to put it right here, and you save all this time. Okay. So we did very quickly. We said waw is harf jar, wa qasam mabni ala fatah, and then asma'i ism majroor, and mutaalliq bi mawzuf fail uqsuma. We already did uqsuma before, right? Here uqsuma. Okay. Zatin raja. Now zat we did. Here we gonna write down 53 Zat is natun of what? Asma'i. Asma'i. And it is majrurun, and alamat jarra is kasratul zahira, right? And it's wahwa mudaf. Rajun is mudaf ilayhi, and we call it majrurun. Alamat jarra is kasratul zahira, right? So this is known. So what the meaning wise, let's do the meaning. Okay, I think I should write down here uksunu also so that the meaning becomes better. Uksunu, we already know is form 4. Remember I mentioned before? Okay. Form 4, and it's in first person, I. Okay, I swear. So the meaning is I in bracket, I swear by the sky. Okay, and that is with Zuzazi. Okay? And Ar-Raji, we say the reoccurring, the reoccurring cycle. Reoccurring cycle. Here actually means rain. Okay, so we can reoccurring. It will become obvious from the following sentence. Okay, so let's see whatever. I think the meaning is very yucky. I will just do it for the sake of the completion of your note. Um, so we just copy it and put it there so that your notes become complete. When you study, you have everything in front of you. So, yeah. Okay. So the clear Quran saying by the sky with its reoccurring cycle. By the sky with its reoccurring cycle. I swear by the sky. By the sky full of reoccurrence. By the sky full of reoccurring or possessing, possessing of reoccurrence. Or simple translation, by the sky which returns the rain. By the sky which returns the rain. And that's what it is mentioned here. Okay. So by the sky we return the rain. So I'm going to give you a screenshot here. I think I forgot to give you a screenshot of the last one. So we'll go from here first. Okay. And then we go to the second here first. Okay. Correct. And now we look what Dr. Yakut is trying to explain to us. Okay. Because since Dr. Yakut is our main book, so I think that's what we try to do for it. Okay. So we're going here. He was saying Al Raju. Meaning he's telling straightforward. Raju means Al Matru, which is rain. Al Matru, which is rain. Okay. Al Raju, Al Matru. And he's saying Wakad Summiya Rajuan. Wakad Summiya. It has been rain. Wakad It has been Sumiyan form to Madi. It has been rain as Rajan. Mazhar. Rajan. Okay. And here came in the meaning of smoke, fire. Remember? لأن العرب كانوا يزعمون أن الصاحب يحمل الماء من بخار الأرض. لأنه العرب, because the Arab used to claim, يزعمون to claim, allege, يزعمون, za, za, ain, meen, okay, za and meen, okay. So that's the root word, okay, means to allege, to claim. And they used to claim, Arab used to claim, Anas Sahibu, that the clouds, Sahibu, the cloud, Yahmilul Ma, to carry, to transport, to bear, is bearing a Ma, water, min Bukharil Ardi, from the earth vapor, Bukhar, Ba, Khara, Bakhara, vapor, same, Bukharul Ardi, from the earth, okay. Then he is saying, Summa Yarjehu ilal Ardi, and then return to the ground. How aradut tafawulu fasammuhu raj'an bijarji. How, or, and intent. Aradahu, intended, desire, want. Tafalu means optimism, fa and bam. Fasammu, to name, form two. Rajan, to return. Li, yarjaiya, it sent back. Okay? It sent back. Okay? Were they saying, or they wanted to be optimistic? How iradu, tafalu, optimistic. Optimistic of what? The clouds are coming and they're going to optimism is going to bring the rain. Okay? So they called it return to return. For Sammu Rajan Li Rajai. Return to return. Li Rajai. Brothers and sisters, remember this is came, this is An is Mutmara. Okay? An is Mutmara here. So remember, please Rajai. We're not going to go through that. Inshallah, the next time it comes in, we'll pick it up. So he says, so it is called return to return. Sammu Rajan Viraji. Return to return. This is what you call is called a water cycle. You can term is a water cycle. Water comes from the oceans and etc. It evaporates, it goes to the clouds, and clouds pour the water back to the ground. It gets absorbed, go to the ocean, and come back again. It's a cycle. Return to return. Okay. Wakila لأن الله تعالى يرجع وقتا وفقتا. It was said, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will return it time to time. Return it time to time or time after time. Okay? It's a phrase. Waqtan, faqtan, even Urdu will use it, waqtan, faqtan. Off and on. Okay? Time to time. So that's what Dr. Yaqut is trying to say. And this is what we want to say here is rain. I think I should make it a rain cycle. That's what he meant. Okay. So here you can take a screenshot of this, please, for your notes. And then I go down here. So that will make it a complete note. Okay. Inshallah, we move on to the next ayah. So here we go. I think, sorry, I forgot to give you a screenshot, but a number of you have consistently asking me. So I will give you the screenshot here first so that you can have an authentic translation. And then we go to the next page here. And then we go to the, and then go to the last page. So this covered the, alhamdulillah, the both ayah. Okay. The next ayah is, wal ardi zatis sadi. Wal ardi zatis sadi. Okay. So let's see how many we left. Okay. ardi zat sadi. Now, wal wow is harf and ard is ismu matu ala as-samai. Matu ala samai. And is majrurun and alamat jarra is kasratul zahira. Kasratul zahira. And ardi zati the same thing. Zati zati is sifa of ardu majrurun alamat jarra is kasra wahiya madaf and is also a madaf here. You see zati is actually zawati. Okay. Zuzazi, right? So to make it mansub, so zawati. Okay. So it's feminine and plural is zawati. Zati is feminine, is plural is zawati. Okay. And zati is quite common use, zatil yameen or zatil shimal, to the left or to the right. Okay. So this you have already know this thing about. Okay. Sadi. What is sadi? Okay. Sadi, mudafi ilahi. This is mudaf. So I should write down plus mudaf. And it is not plus mudaf. And this is mudafi ilayhi. And so it's mudafi ilayhi majrurun alamate thing is kasratu zahir. Okay. What is sadu? We already know what is sadu. Sadu is sada, root word swad, dal, ain, sada, yasdau, sadan. Yasdau, sadan. To mean to split. By the way, it's bab fatah, a. Fatah to fatah. Sada, yasdau. Okay. So, a. Means to split, to slit, to crack, to cleavage. Generally, a hard thing. Cleavage generally is a hard thing. Okay, something cracking. Sada, hard thing. And its noun is sadun, means split, crack, fault, or cleft. Split, crack, fault, or split. We took the meaning here as crack. The meaning here is a crack. Okay. Let's see before we go up. Let's see while we are here. Let's cover Dr. Yakut here also. What Dr. Yakut is saying? He's saying asada. Asadi. Sadi means ashakku. Ashakku is fissure, crack. Wal maqsudu ma tanshakku anhul ardi min nabati wasamari washajri. Okay. Meaning, okay, it's very easy actually. I mean the fissure, it's saying the meaning is cracked, and then it says, wal maqsudu ma tanshakku. When what is meant is that tanshakku anhu ardu min nabati. Tanshakku anhu ardi, the ground is split min nabati, by the vegetable, by the sprouting vegetable, was samari was sajri, and vegetation and fruits and trees. Fruits and trees. Was samari, the fruits, and was shajri, the tree. Means that, brother and sister, one thing very important to see. You know, but yanzurul insana. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is invoking us to think about. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is invoking. He says, فَلْيَنْزِرِ الْإِنسَانَ مِمَّا خُلِقَ مِمَّا دَافِقٍ يَخْرُجُ مِنْ بَيْنِ الصُّلْبِ وَالتَّرَائِبِ إِنَّهُ عَلَى رَجْعِهِ لَقَادِرٌ يَوْمَ تُبْلَى السَّرَائِرُ وَمَا لَهُ مِنْ قُوَّةٍ وَلَا نَاصِرٍ وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الرَّجْعِ وَالْأَرْضِ ذَاتِ الصَّدْعِ. See, Raj'i and Sad'i. Okay. Raji is saying when the sky clouds, when the clouds split open, when the clouds break open, Raji return, the The rain pours from the water droplets in the clouds. They burst open and rain comes in. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the word raji'i. Okay? And then he used the word the sadi'i. What a beautiful contrast. And the water goes on the ground and the seeds are buried in the ground. Then the seed sprouts and they split the earth. Sadi, to split, to crack, to fissure the earth. And they come. A beautiful wording of two back and forth, how the rainwater, how the clouds thunderbolted, split open the droplets, and the water poured down. And then the inanimate object, which is seeds, they split the ground. Okay? And that word used, sadi. They split, they crack the ground, and the vegetables come out. A beautiful analogy with the two ayah, alhamdulillah. So let's do wal ardi quickly, revise what we learned, couple of minutes. So we say waw is harfu ataf, harfu atfun, and it's mabni ala fatah. And ardi ism matuf. Brother and sister, I just want to mention something here which is important. I think that some of them, some of the some of you did mention to me to continue the way we are doing right now. In this way, it's a revision for them that we look at the Arabs from the Dr. Yakut, and then we summarize the Arab ourselves, so give us a good practice. And those are the people I think which are junior people or fundamental people who just finishing their books and try to learn how to do the Arabs. It's very good for them since our class is a mixed class. But I think we also realize that it's taking a lot of time, and we can only able to do a couple of hours per week, which is very time consuming. And I'm sure the senior people will have a lot of issue with that. So I think we have to make a compromise slightly. And inshallah, I will talk to our Ustad, Brother Asim Meher Ali, and maybe what we do that we will not look at the Arabs from the Dr. Yaqub, but we only have the ayah here, and we do the Arab, alhamdulillah, ourselves, and see if we can figure it out. And then we look at and then I will have all the vocabulary, all this stuff underlying in here, so we can look at the meaning of the word and how the words evolve, and then we do the meaning about that. If this is okay, I will really encourage you, please, 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 do let me know, and then we see what the majority wants. I am okay with both of them. Alhamdulillah, my other class will do it to Dabul Quran in the morning, from 10 to 12. Actually, we do not do the Arab from there. Actually, we have the ayah from the Quran in front of us, and we write down the Arab ourselves, and then we look at the vocabulary sheet and we write down the meaning. So, so please let me know if that is okay, and I will ask our Ustad also uh, about his opinion, because remember he has been doing it this way, but he was not repeating it here again, so the time was not wasted. Yes, the third option could be that we will avoid writing on this one, and then only read it here and do the only write down the meaning at top of the word. So the all three options are open for us to save quite a bit of time. Okay. So and then we will be able to do. We will be able to finish our one surah, not in 4 classes, but in 2 classes, or sometimes short surah in 1 class, inshallah. So wal ardi is harfu ataf mabni ala fatah, and then ardi is ismu matuf ala samai, and it is majrurun, and alamat jarra is kasratu zahira. Okay. And zat we already know is natun, or sifa of ardi. And this is majrurun because it has to match his manut. And alamat jarra is kasratu zahira. And it is also mudaf. Zat, zuzaziz is always coming the mudaf. Always remember. Always I come mudaf. And asadahu is mudaf ilahi. And it is majrurun. And alamatin kasratu zahira. Okay. And the meaning now, we say wal ardu. Wal ardi. Because it's matuf ala as-samai, right? So as-samai is majrurun, so al-ardi is majrurun. Okay, so you go and the art zat is with possessed with sadi. This this sadi crack fissure. Okay, cracks and fissures. So let's do the authentic translation. Okay, that clear Quran, Dr. Mustafa Khatab is saying, and the earth with its sprouting plants, and the earth with its Vasamai Zatil Raji, Allah swear by the sky and the reoccurring cycle, water cycle, Walardi and from the earth, because Ataf is swearing from the Ataf also, Zatil Sadi. So we don't really say is Qasam here again because it's already Matu. This is the way our ulma has taught it. But Qasam is still hidden there. So Wasamai or Uksuma Wasamai or Uksuma Walardi actually because it's Matu. So this one. So here we're saying, and the earth with its sprouting plants. The earth with its sprouting plants. This is the Tafsiri translation by Dr. Mustafa Khatam. Dr. Moharali is saying, and by the earth full of fishes. And by the earth full of fishes. Again, just to remind it that both Dr. Moharali and Muhammad Asad, both of them do translation from the Arabic to English word as closely as possible. You know that the words you cannot really translate one language to other. You know, there's a lot of hidden phrases, hidden things available. The feeling, some of the feeling, you have to really feel it. But Dr. Mohar Ali and Muhammad Asad, they both of them bring it meaning very, very close to what the word has been used. So here, as you can see, he was saying, well, Ardi and by the earth, Zat is Sadi, full of fishes, full of cracks, full of fishes. We said, when? We said full of fishes. Imam Tourist make it a tafsiri, simple tafsiri. He said, and the earth which is split as the plants sprout through. I think they already explained, as the plants sprout through. Okay? So I think this is so. I'll give you a screenshot here. Page 1. Study. Page 2. I think it's big enough, or I should increase it. Okay, now we move to the next ayah. Innahu laqawlun fasl. Fasl. Innahu laqawlun fasl. Fasl. Okay. Now, what is innahu? First thing, actually, we should remember here is number one was samai zatir raji. wal ardi zati sadi. So there is a qasam, right? There is a qasam here. And now the Jawabul Qasam is coming. Okay? Jawabul Qasam is coming. Innahu laqawlun faslun. Innahu laqawlun faslun. Okay. Okay. Innahu. What is innahu? Inna, we already know. Harfu tawqidu nasbin. Inna harfu tawqidu nasbin. Ha zamir muttasil. Ha ضمير متصل يعود على قرآن الكريم مبني على الضمة في محل نصب اسمه إن. Okay. Anytime inna came in, that is ismu inna. Okay. Next one, laqawlun. Laqawlun. Lam here is two words here. Okay. That's here we have to pay a little bit attention. Two words here. Lam plus fail. Okay. So lam here is lam plus qawlun. Okay. This lam is lamo mazhalka. This lam is lamo mazhalka or the skating now. Lamo mazhalka. I think we did before. Okay. So we're not going to go through into there. I think we did quite a bit in the beginning. Okay. Lamu Mazalka. Remember, this Lamu Mazalka is basically Lamu Ibtidai, but because of the, as our Ustad repeatedly told us, that because of the Inna came, whenever Inna came, it displaces the Lam of Ibtidai to its Khabar. It's always the case. Okay. That's why called Lamu Muzhalaka or the skating noun. The noun which is skate or flex. Okay, the skating noun. So inna is Lamu Muzhalaka. Is always harf and it's mabni ala fatha. Okay. Kaulun, simple word, kala jakulu. So I didn't do the vocabulary. Everybody knows that thing. So kaulu is khabar. Who is ism? Innahu. And remember, ismu inna is always mansubun. Always mansubun. And khabru inna is always marfu. Okay, khabru inna is always marfu. And this is khabru inna. It should be marfu. So this is ism and khabar. Lam muzalka mabni ala fata. Qalun is khabr inna. Marfuun alamat rafa is damma. You can see that. Okay. What jumla this jumla min inna ismuha wa khabruha. I think this is getting still too. I think I should cut down to this. Okay, this is better. So now we say, and this jumla ismuha wa khabruha. Okay, and this is la mahalla min al arab because it is jawabul qasam. This is the jawabul qasam from the wasamai zat al-raji wal ardi zat al-sadi. This is qasam. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, innahu laqawlu faslin. Innahu laqawlu faslin. So this is I will write down here, maybe green, Yabul, Asl. Alhamdulillah. Okay. And what is Faslun? Faslun is a sifa, not. Faslun is the sifa. Marfoon, alamat rafa is Dhamma. Alamat rafa is Dhamma. And what is saying? What is basically saying? Ayu yafsilu bainal haqqu wa batilu. This is what Dr. Yakut is explaining. Sifa. Now, before we go to the meaning of that thing, let's look what is fasla. Fasla. What is fasla? Fasala, fa, swad, lam is root word. Fa, swad, lam is root word. Fasla, and from bab, nasra, it becomes yafsilu. Bab, sorry, daraba, my mistake. Bab daraba, fatatu kasra. Bab daraba. Daraba, yadribu. Fasala, yafsilu. Daraba, yadribu. Fasala, yafsilu. Bab daraba. And faslan is masdar. Faslan is masdar. Okay? And to mean to separate, to part, to divide, to segregate, to decide, all meaning of fasla. You know, to separate, to part, to divide, to segregate. Okay. Now, faslun is a noun. Faslan is a masdar, same thing. The noun means decision, judgment, decisive, final, decisive, decisive, or final. Okay. So that's why Dr. Yakut is saying this is a sifa marfoon alamat rafaha wa dhammatu. Ayu means I-E, my means. I think I will write down maybe to make it, those of you who want to take a note, I, and this stands for I-E in English. Okay, that's meaning. Yafsilu bainal haqqu wa batilu means to separate between the truth and the falsehood. To separate between the truth and the falsehood. So let's see. Innahu, indeed. See आ गया. Sorry. That take. Indeed, who is it? And this it is referred to what's up? Quranul Kareem. Okay. Innahu, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is swearing. Is swearing was samai zatu raja wal ardi zatu sada. Innahu la yaqalu taslin. Indeed the Quran, la qalu, la is purely, lam, right? Purely a word, call is word, qalun, a word, fasulun, expletive, decisive, decisive. That's the word I think we use there. They say, say. Indeed, Quran is surely a word of decision, a judgment, decision, final. Sorry, let me just, I should use my marker. Yes. Okay. So the Quran is the surely a word of decision, which means let's let's look at the authentic translation from our ulama. We go here. जी. Okay. So the translation of a clear Quran or Dr. Mustafa Khatam. Surely this, surely this Quran is a decisive word. Surely, you see, decisive is not a decisive word. Surely, indeed, this Quran is a decisive word. Dr. Morally, verily, it is the word most decisive. I like that. It is the word most decisive. Okay. Iman Torres, surely this Quran is a word which makes clear. This Quran is a word which makes clear. Faslun, it makes faslun, clear. This is the word which makes this clear. So, Alhamdulillah. So, let's take a screenshot here. We do this. And we go next one. Maybe this. Okay. Okay. The sister is already, I think, already in, yeah, the next one is quite a bit explanation. It may take a little bit more time. So I don't think that we have the time for that. We will not be able to finish anyway today. So I think we should just stop here and we pick it up from the next class, next 4 or 5 ayahs. I think one, two, three, four, 4 or 5 hours, inshallah, with next week. And then we decide that how we can shorten our time. Okay. Inshallah, from the new surah onwards, we will have something which will shorten our time. Unless you guys want the way we are doing it slowly and explaining almost everything. And so if you want to keep it that way, that is good. Alhamdulillah. But if you think we are too slow, so inshallah we can pick it up and we have two options. One option is that we will not show this one and we just have the ayah here and we write our Arab book and we have all this vocabulary here, okay, in this place, okay, different. So we can look at the word, we can write down and look at the vocabulary, write down what it means and what it means on top of it. That's one way to do it. Second thing we can do that, we can do this Arab like Dr. Morali, Ustad Morali used to do that, merely, and we will not do the Arabs here like that. We just do the translation, okay? But I think to me, personally speaking, that is not going to help because when you're reading it here, you do not really ponder. You only ponder when you have an ayah in front of you. When you read it, say, innahu laqawlun fasmin. You say inna. First of all, you see this jumla, ismiya. Okay? And then you say this, inna and who. Right? The inna, and this has to be ismu inna. Now, where is the khabru inna? Then you say, lam and kaul. This is the khabru inna. And this lam becomes alka, is displaced from this one. Okay. And then you look at the khabru inna, and then you say, what is? Yakulun, faslun. Yakulun. The thing. Remember the four criteria, nato manut, is all meet the nato manut criteria. So this has to be not of yakul. It has to be not of yakulu. I think what happened? We did not do the, yeah, my mistake. Let's quickly do that. I think we get carried away slightly. I did not write the Arab here. So that's what I was trying to explain. Okay, let's quickly do that for our revision will be thing. I think we have a indulge me for 5 more minutes, please. So inna who? Inna is harfu taqidun nasbun is mabni ala fatha. And who alha, 2 lines. Alha is damir muttasil مبني على you see متصل فصل ضمير اوكي ضمير متصل مبني على مبني mabli ala damma and fi mahalli nasbin ismu. You see, if you do that, it becomes automatic. It becomes really automatic. And we said the lam, the two words here, this first word is al-lamul al-mas. Okay. Muzahalaka. Okay. And this is mabni ala fatah. And then column is khabar inna. The ism khabar inna. And khabar inna is marfuun. And alamat rafa is dammatul zahira. Okay. Right. And then faslun is what? Naat. Naatun a sifa of what? Column. And it is marfuun. And alamat is dammatul zahira. Okay. And now, remember, innahu, this all jumla, this jumla, min, inna, and plus ism, ismuha, or sabruha, and khabar is la mahalla min al-i'rab. This is my sign for la mahalla min al-i'rab, round circle, is jawabul kasr, al-kasr. Okay? Which kasr wa jawab, was samao, zatir rajwa, wal arde, zatir sabah. So now this thing is complete. My apologies, brother and sister. So if you like it, you can take a screenshot, this one, and then we go to the next one. Okay. Jazakumullahu khairun. Inshallah, we stop here. I think we are over 1.5 hour, 1 hour 45 minutes or something like that. So I think we stop here and we offer just dua and we continue from ayah number 14 onwards, inshallah. And then we finish next surah. But please, brother and sister, kindly let me know. Let me know if this space is too slow for you, or if space is okay, or if we can change our format, inshallah. And I'm all ears. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your sacrifice of time to study and understand the Quranic Arabic language as a good deed in your scale of good hasanat. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all, our spouses, our children, with excellent health. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all in our job, in our businesses, in our careers, in our professions, and in the education of our children. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all a strong memory and deep knowledge of Arabic and understanding and the depth of the message of the Quran. It's very important, rather reading the Quran like a parrot, it's very important to have the understanding and the depth of the message of the Quran so that we feel the miracle of Quran in our hearts. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enlighten our homes and our family with the light of the Quran, with the nur of the Quran, and instill this nur in the hearts of our hearts and the hearts of our children and our family. Ya Rabbal Alameen, keep us all safe and protected from the evil of this virus and all the natural disasters or all these wars and tragedies in the world and the Muslim Ummah all around the world, wherever Muslim Ummah may be. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us all from the evil of the kafirs. Ya Muqallibul Qulubi, Sabbit Qulubina ala dinika. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا هب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب اللهم أنت اجعل القرآن ربيع قلبنا ونور صدرنا ربنا اتمن لنا نورا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Brothers and sisters, see you next week inshallah. جزاكم الله خير.